Okay, now we are going to discuss wind bridge, and we already discussed something about wind bridge. Wind bridge is used for calculating frequency और frequency measurement, right? विंड ब्रिज को हमने देखा था कि ये एसी ब्रिजेस के टाइप में क्या फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजरमेंट में हमने किसका यूज़ हमने किसके बारे में पढ़ा था कि हम किसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजरमेंट में विंड ब्रिज के बारे में. सो विंड ब्रिज का यूज़ किया जाता है फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजरमेंट में. तो ओके, तो फिर देखते हैं कैसे मेजरमेंट करते हैं. देखो सेम थिंग्स लाइक ऑल ब्रिजेस आर फॉलो वन कंडीशंस. व्हाट we want to calculate anything from the bridges, first we require to balance the bridge and calculate the conditions of balancing bridges, and of course with the help of that we can calculate inductance, capacitance and frequency also. How matlab we already see how we calculate capacitance and inductance, and now finally we are going to see how we calculate a frequency or how we measurement a frequency also. So okay, let we start about wind bridge. तो देखो विंड ब्रिज के बारे में जैसे ना फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजरमेंट तो थ्योरी बाद में देखते हैं. पहले हम देखते हैं कैलकुलेशन. कैलकुलेशन का सबसे पहले सिंपल सा हमने क्या पहला स्टेप क्या है, बैलेंस द ब्रिज. हमने ब्रिज को बैलेंस किया और बैलेंस करने में क्या हुआ, आई इक्वल टू क्या हो गया हमारा 0 हो गया, राइट. आई इक्वल टू 0. ओके, देन बैलेंसिंग इक्वेशन क्या है, Z1 अपॉन Z3 इक्वल टू Z2 अपॉन Z4, राइट. या Z1 इंटू Z4 इक्वल टू Z2 इक्वल टू Z1 इंटू Z2 इक्वल टू Z2 इंटू Z3. तो ये तो हमारी बैलेंस इक्वेशन निकल आई. लाइक ऑलवेज है ना, देर इज नथिंग न्यू इन देयर. ओके, ऑल इज लाइक प्रीवियस वन है ना, देर इज नथिंग न्यू. सो नाउ वी कैलकुलेट एवरी इम्पिडेंस. ओके, सो फर्स्ट विथ Z1. सो Z1 इक्वल टू R1 प्लस 1 अपॉन J ओमेगा C1. वैसे Z1 इक्वल टू क्या होना चाहिए, Z1 इक्वल टू R1 माइनस JXC है ना. Z1 इक्वल टू R1 प्लस R1 माइनस JXC. लाइक देखो Z1 इक्वल टू R1 माइनस JXC. अब XC की वैल्यू क्या होती है 1 अपॉन ओमेगा C, तो 1 अपॉन ओमेगा C1 हो जाएगा. तो अगर हमें इस फॉर्म में रखना है J को ऊपर से और नीचे J से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, ऊपर J स्क्वायर हो जाएगा, -1 हो जाएगा, -1 और माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा. देखो +1 अपॉन J ओमेगा C1, राइट. भैया R1 माइनस J ओमेगा C1 हुआ. यहाँ ऊपर J से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, नीचे J से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, नीचे J आ जाएगा, ऊपर क्या हो जाएगा J स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा -1 इंटू माइनस +1, तो +1 अपॉन J ओमेगा C1. R1 प्लस 1 अपॉन J ओमेगा C1, राइट. अब Z2 को देखो, Z2 में तो कुछ भी नहीं, यहाँ तो केवल सिर्फ क्या है हमारा रेजिस्टेंस है, दैट इज R2. तो Z2 इक्वल टू डायरेक्टली क्या हो गया R2 हो गया. एंड नाउ द कैपेसिटर इज इन पैरेलल विद द रेजिस्टेंस R3. सो वी नो we are more compatible with admittance rather than impedance. Okay, so we write down here in the form of admittance y3 is equal to 1 upon r3 plus j omega c3. Like always we told you one up what we want to calculate 1 upon z3. Okay, that is the resultant impedance. 1 upon z3 is equal to 1 upon r3 plus 1 upon minus jxc, because xc impedance of capacitance is equal to in the form of rectangular. Okay, in rectangular form the impedance of c3 is equal to minus jxc. So 1 upon minus jxc, 1 upon r3 multiplied with j in numerator and denominator in both. Like 1 upon r3 plus j upon xc. How will j come? Like in numerator we multiplied with j and denominator also we multiplied with j. So in denominator j becomes j square, and what is the value of j square? minus 1. Minus 1 into minus plus 1, then there is the plus xc, and of course we multiplied numerator with j, then here j will come. So 1 upon r3 plus j upon xc, 1 upon r3 plus j omega, then x is equal to 1 upon omega c, then 1 upon r3 plus j omega c3, then y3 is equal to 1 upon r3 plus j omega c3. Okay, and what about the z4? Z4 is directly, because it's a resistance simply, so there is no any problem, so we directly write down here z4 is equal to r4. Okay, so all four impedances we calculated. Okay, so okay, now put in our balance equation. Z2 is equal to, like the z1 into z4 is equal to z2 into z3, then z2 is equal to z1 z4 upon z3, and 1 upon z3 is equal to y3, then z2 is equal to z1 z4 y3. Okay, that is our final equation of balance equation. That is final balance equation. So put all the values in the balance equation, all impedances values in balance equation. इक्वेशन 1 में सभी की वैल्यूज पुट करने पर देखो Z2 हमारा क्या था R2, Z2 is R2, Z2 की वैल्यू हमने R2 पुट कर दी, एंड व्हाट द वैल्यू ऑफ Z1? R1 plus 1 upon j omega c1, then R1 plus 1 upon j omega c1. What is the value of Z4? Z4 is directly R4, then Z4 is equal to R4, and Y3 admittance what we calculate? 1 upon R3 plus j omega c3, 1 upon R3 plus j omega c3. Okay, that's all value are put it here as we calculated. So okay, let's solve it. Then R4 cross multiplication, R4 come in the denominator of R2, so R2 is upon R4 is equal to, then we multiplied both the brackets to each other, then what we found? R1 upon R3 plus, when 1 upon j omega c1 is multiplied with j omega c3, we found c3 upon c1, because omega cancel out and j will be cancel out. That is our real part. That is our real part. And what is the imaginary part? J omega c3 r1 minus 1 upon omega c1 r3. Now you can multiply it. Okay, so j omega c1, when we multiplied with r3, then what we found? 1 upon j omega c1 r3. Okay, then we multiplied j in numerator and denominator both, then of course j square becomes minus 1, then देखो minus 1, ये minus 1 upon omega c1 r3, right? देखो omega c1 r3, right? And because j is in denominator and we want in numerator, that's why we multiplied with j in numerator and denominator both. Then for j square is equal to minus 1, and we found here negative sign. Okay, and what is other? When R1 is multiplied with j omega c3, then what we found? j omega c3 r1, right? है ना? Now we found imaginary part also. So next step is we equate both imaginary part and real part of both sides, है ना? If we want this equation be equal, then there is a one condition: these imaginary and real part must be equal. So what is the real part? R2 upon R4 is equal to R1 upon R3 plus C3 upon C1. That real part is equal now. Okay, what is the condition we found? R2 upon R4 is equal to R1 upon R3 plus C3 upon C1. That condition found with the help of equating real part. And what we found after, next is we want to equate imaginary part. Okay, then in left hand side there is no imaginary part, and right hand side, that is omega C3 R1 minus 1 upon omega C1 R3. So what we write omega C3 R1 minus 1 upon omega C1 R3 is equal to 0, because in left hand side there is no imaginary part. So left hand imaginary part equals 0. Then 0, then omega is, if we take the LCM omega C1 R3, then what we found here, omega square C3 R1 and C1 R3, like if we take LCM of this, then what we found, omega square C3 R1 C1 R3 minus 1 equals 0 upon what, LCM omega C1 R3. And by the help of cross multiplication, we found omega square C3 R1 C1 R3 minus 1 equals 0. Now omega square C3 R1 C1 R3 equal to 1, and omega square is equal to 1 upon C3 R1 C1 R3, and that we write here. Omega square is equal to 1 upon R3 C1 R1 and C3, and omega is equal to 1 upon under root R1 R3 C1 C3. So okay, understand it. So omega is equal to 1 upon 2 pi. Okay, omega is equal to 2 pi f. Okay, omega is, what is the value of omega? Omega is equal to 2 pi f. F is the frequency, pi and 2. Okay, so omega is equal to 2 pi f. F is equal to 1 upon 2 pi comes in the denominator. So f is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root R1 R3 C1 C3. That is the value of f, and that is the value of f. And this frequency related to which? Our supply, AC. This frequency is related to our supply voltage, because our supply voltage is AC, and that has a harmonics or frequencies. So okay, now normally R1 is equal to, normally if we design Wien bridge, then we take R1 is equal to R3. R1 is equal to R3. Normally when we design Wien bridge, then we take R1 is equal to R3. Both R1 and R3 are equal. So if R1 is equal to R3 and C1 is equal to C3, when we design a Wien bridge, we normally take R1 is equal to R3 and C1 is equal to C3. If this condition we take at the time of designing of Wien bridge, then from equation third, what we found, R2 upon R4 is equal to 2. That is the integer value. We directly found the integer value, not the value of R2 R4 in terms of R1 and in terms of resistance and capacitance. Okay, and from equation 2 what we found, when R1 is equal to R3 and C1 is equal to C3, then we found a value of frequency is equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC, because that becomes R square and that becomes C square, and result of that, under root becomes gone, and we directly found the result without root. F is equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC. Okay, then what is written down here, यदि R2 upon R4 का मान इक्वेशन थर्ड द्वारा निर्धारित किया जाए तथा ब्रिज को फ्रीक्वेंसी F तथा ब्रिज की फ्रीक्वेंसी एफ इक्वेशन 4 पर एक्साइट की जाए तो ब्रिज बैलेंस हो जाएगा, राइट। नाउ वी कैलकुलेट द फ्रीक्वेंसी at which our bridge is balanced and that frequency is of our supply voltage. So हमने यहाँ से अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी कैलकुलेट कर ली है, राइट। किसकी? अपनी सप्लाई की हमने फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजर कर ली है, ओके। एंड यही तो हमारा मोटो था। क्या था हमारा मोटो? फ्रीक्वेंसी मेजर करना, राइट। सो ओके, थैंक यू क्लास।